Hello everybody, Turner from Mountain Made Fitness Collective and Eddie of course. Today we're going to go through some upper body accessory. We're going to take you through a scale for if you don't have a pull-up bar at home, you should get a pull-up bar at home. But if you don't have one, we've got a good option, a good movement that we haven't done with you yet. We're then also going to go into some stuff to target the lats, tricep, back and shoulders and also your core. So let's start off, we're just going to go with push-ups and inchworms. Because we're hitting that upper body, we're just going to target it that way. If you had a skipping rope, you could throw in 30 seconds of skipping as well. That'd be a really good way. So first, we're just going to go for 5 push-ups, all the way down, all the way back up. And now we're going to go 5 burpees. Just to get our heat, get ourselves nice and warm. The day would not be complete without our burpees. At the gym at the moment, while we're closed for COVID, we're doing a burpee challenge. So on the 1st of December, we started with 20 burpees and then we're adding to it each day. Now we're going to go inchworms, just walking out to that push-up position and then back. Remember, we're not dropping the hip in this movement. So at the moment, I think where we are, 29. We're on the 9th day, so we're on 28 burpees. And back down. Last one. Good, okay, let's go push-ups again. We're going to go for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now back into the burpees. You can step these in if you need to. So step out, down, step up. Like so. Let's get 3 more. Excellent. Okay, inchworms, already hot. Walking out, little steps, active fingers, so they're not just lumps of meat at the end of your hands. Really thinking about pushing in. I've gone wide with my feet because of my flexibility. It's something I need to work on, but it doesn't come overnight. So I'm still going wide with my feet. 1 more. Okay, nice. Okay, so the movements we're going to do today, we're going to do a plank row. So Steph took you through the other day. She did the bent over row on the bench, which is really good. Hitting the arms, getting a nice bit of core as well. We're going to go take it to the plank instead. So we're going to use our 2 dumbbells. We're going to row in and then the other side. So it will be in this position and then up and then through. And you're trying to not move around too much. It's a different pulling motion. So pulling into that pull-up position requires a different set of muscles, but this is requiring a lot of the same ones. And we're getting a bit of activation through the lats as well, arms, tricep. It's a great movement. Then we're gonna go for a curl and press. You can do this with 1 dumbbell or you can do it with 2. Both movements you can do 1 or 2 dumbbells. You can just pass that dumbbell over. But the bicep curl and press looks like so. So from this position, just up and through, pressing above, back down, up and through. And if you were to do it with 1, it would look like so. So I like to think of this like a bow tie. So we've got a bow tie here and then press through and back down. Really make sure though that you've got a nice tight grip because the minute you place this above your head, you want it to be firm and secure. Okay. And then the last movement, we're gonna get our lats really working in this movement. We're gonna go onto the bench, we're gonna grab hold of our dumbbell. You wanna sit far down the end of the bench and then through to this position so your head is supported. And then you're going to take the dumbbell into this and then through here to behind the head and in line with the shoulders and then back up. So I'll show you with the dumbbell. You could do this with a can of beans, a can of tuna. You don't need loads of weight. You can do it with a bag of rice. But again, remember to really focus on keeping it nice and secure in your hands. So because it is going to go past your face, you need to make sure that it's safe. So through, over, and then back up, thinking about squeezing your core, Getting those triceps working, your lats, your shoulders, your back. Great movement. Eddie loves this one. Excellent. Okay. There he is. He's been asking me to show you that one. Okay, so today we'll hit that clock again. You don't have to do this as a clock, like a clock workout, but it just enables us to do it together, work our way through. And it also keeps it quicker versus like bleeding out time. You could always do something like 10 reps and 3 rounds. That would be a good version. We're going to go for 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, and we're going to go around for 9 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to reset. There we are, and then we're going to start. Okay, so into that plank position. 3, 2, 1, rowing in. Remember, the wider you go with your feet, the easier this is going to be. I'm so glad I picked these two weights, so happy. Okay, there's the first 10 seconds. Remember, we're also not trying to put our bum high in the air either. So, nice plank position. I have gone wider with my feet to make sure that I can keep the integrity of this movement. And rest. Nice, okay, so then we're going to go for the bicep curl and press. I will show you with both. We'll see how long I last. The fire is roaring. Whew. Okay. So I was talking to someone about working out the other day, and just really the benefits on your mind. For me, that's one of the biggest things about it. That's why I do it every day. Is it makes me feel good. Okay, 3, 2, 1. That's it, really making sure that we're pressing above. Bicep curl to press. We're not trying to swing this movement. This is going to help the pull-ups. It will also help with any pressing movements above. So if we're working on our gymnastics, our handstand push-ups, 10 seconds to go. One more, let's see if I can get it. That's it. Good, and rest. Nice work, everybody. Okay, so 1 down. We're going to go for those overheads. So yeah, as I was saying before, one of the main reasons why I train is because it makes me feel good. I feel it helps deal with life stresses and stuff like that, and allows me to be more present in my everyday. So 3, 2, 1. Just take it. This one just nice and slow and control. I'm not trying to rep this one out fast. I want to control the movement all the way down. I'm trying to get those hands to parallel with my body and then back up. If there's any pain in the shoulder or in the elbows, really change the weight that you're doing. Make sure that you go down a bit lighter. And maybe you need to change the movement depending on what's going on. And rest. Nice. Okay, that's 1 round. We're going to do 3. Okay, so that plank position, focus on the form. Try not to drop one hip down to the ground. Okay, that's a really common mistake. I'm going to go this way this time, and then maybe you'll be able to see how my hips are going. So let's see, does that work? No? Okay, I will not go that way because I'll go off camera. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Nice wide feet. Row in. Nice controlled motion. I'm not using any sort of hip. It's all coming from the arms and back. Ten seconds to go. You're doing great. This could be done with 1. You just pass that dumbbell over. I'll show you on the next round. And rest. Okay, so remember, if you're doing it with 1 dumbbell, bicep curl and press, that's totally fine. If you feel, oh, it's just not very heavy enough or something like that, because maybe you've got a light dumbbell, slow it down. Let's get that tempo really slow. Slow up, slow press, slow down, and then particularly slow down this eccentric phase. Okay. 3, 2, 1, let's go. thinking about where are we pressing these weights, and Turner, why did you pick such heavy ones? But yeah, so thinking about really pressing directly above you. 10 seconds to go. That's it. Nice control motion, no hip drive. We're not swinging these up. And one more, and rest. Nice work. Yeah, that's often you'll see maybe in the gym, someone's kind of, they're like, into that position. So it works in some respects because you're going to move a heavier weight. But if you're doing it in CrossFit, you're trying to get those hips to drive that motion. But if you're trying to just target the bicep, I don't want to drive up with my hips. I want to isolate to get the shoulder, the bicep, and the back of the arm. Okay, it's going through, back in, nice straight arms. I tell you, working out in front of a fire, you'll burn some calories. That's it. Nice work. So just one dumbbell. So this whole workout could be done with one dumbbell. I've chosen to do it with 2 for the plank and for the curl and press. 5 seconds. Let's see, I think we're almost there. And rest. Another good one is, instead of a bench, is a Swiss ball. So one of those inflatable balls. Phenomenal. I had one of them for years because I didn't have a bench at home, and I could flatten it down, and then I could blow it back up, and I could take it with me, and I could use it to do bench press. I could do push-ups off it with my feet on it. It was getting more core stability. I could do all the way back and getting my lats engaged. Okay, last round, in we go. Getting those rows. I'm so glad this one's going to be over. 15 seconds. As you can see, I've gone super wide with my legs because I'm fatiguing and trying to keep that form as good as can be without being able to change weights and rest. If you had lighter weights to be able to scale back to, that could be also a really good option. So rather than getting your legs wider and wider apart, you just go down in weights throughout each round. So first round heavier, second round lighter, last round quite a bit lighter, but you've kept that exact same position. It's another good way to do it. So, woo! Last one for the bicep curl and shoulder press. Really going to try not to swing from the hips. So through and press. This becomes more of a compound movement because we're using more muscle groups. We're not just isolating those biceps. We're hitting the biceps, the triceps, the shoulders, into the back. We're having to stabilize with the core because we're going above the head. Okay, 5 seconds to go. One more, and he's sweating. Good. Nice work, everybody. Okay, last one. Focus on this one particularly. If you go too far past when you're lying down, you can really stress out the shoulder and the elbow. So remember, we're just trying to get it in line and then back up, and in line and back up. Make sure you've got a tight grip on that dumbbell. Okay, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Eddie's been giving me lots of words of encouragement all the way through this. You know, the Eddie and Turner Appreciation Society is going strong. Nice tense of that core. Squeeze your glutes as well. Let's see where we're at the time. 10 seconds to go. So remember, quality reps here. We're not thinking about crazy repping it out. One more. Nice work. Well done, everybody. So just a quick 9-minute. I got a bit of a pump going on there, getting some sweat as well. It's a good accessory piece to add to something. Maybe you've done a workout before and you're wanting to get your pull-ups. So we're going to work on our upper body with some dumbbells. That pressing, remember, the more push you get, the stronger you get in the push, the stronger you will get in the pull as well. And some days, if you've been doing a lot of pulling, you don't want to work more pulling, okay? So just being able to get that press in will also develop but working the muscles in a slightly different way. Okay, well, thank you for joining us. If you've got any questions or any comments, please pop them in the link below. And we'll see you next time in Revelstoke.